Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, or should I say a very, very happy birthday to Frida Lyngstad of ABBA, of course. Today she celebrates her birthday, and of course, as I did with Agneta on her birthday earlier this year, I'm going to be doing a countdown of my favourite vocals by Frida today. I was going to do a top 5, but I couldn't not include the number 6 choice on this list, so I'm going to do a top 6 instead. So we're going to go straight on with it, and at number 6 we have I Still Have Faith in You. This is, of course, the first ABBA song we heard in almost 40 years, the first new ABBA song, and it was such a surprise to hear Frida's gentle, soothing vocals easing us into the song, which was such a beautiful thing to hear. And she sings it with such passion and courage, as the lyrics discuss in the song, and the way she can mix that great sense of pride, but also with that childlike innocence she has in her voice, is truly phenomenal and a beautiful way to bring ABBA back into the modern day. My number 5 choice comes from the Visitors album, and it is in fact the closing song from that album, which is the stunning ballad Like an Angel Passing Through My Room. This song is incredibly visual for me. I think if you look at the album cover, I think the album cover describes 2 songs in particular from the album extremely. The first being The Visitors, which is another one of Frida's lead vocals, not on this list, but you can definitely picture the album cover being a music video for that song. And also I think that the album cover represents this song as well. I think it's probably because of the orange and red glows across all of their faces and the rather stern, smouldering looks they all have. Frida discusses this in the song about the dying embers warming her face from the fireplace, and it's a beautiful piece of imagery, and you can picture Frida's bright red hair, her short hair, and you can picture her singing it probably alone in a room, I would say. I don't think the other band members would be there if there was a music video for that song, but it's such a beautiful, gentle way to end the album, but also, like I said in my Visitors review, incredibly dramatic. And the ticking clock at the end is almost like you've hit a wall to say that ABBA have gone and they won't return for 40 years. But it's a beautiful song, and I love Frida's extended falsetto vocals in the middle section. It's truly beautiful, and a truly beautiful way to end an album, and a great addition to this list. Number 4 is my favourite ABBA song at the moment, which is Gonna Sing You My Love Song. I said in my review for the Waterloo album, which this song is taken off, that this is one of my favourite songs ever, and I stand by that even now. And like the previous 2 songs I've just discussed, and the 3 that we're going to discuss in a moment's time, she sings it with such passion and such an endearing amount of love for whoever she's singing it to, and that's a beautiful thing, that even through Frida singing it, a person can relate it to whoever they want it to be about, which is truly phenomenal, and something that's truly unique to Agneta and Frida's voices, and to Benny and Bjorn's songwriting. Number 3 is a song that's very similar to Gonna Sing You My Love Song. The subject matter is completely different, but the tune and, of course, the lead singer is the same, to me anyway, and that's One Man, One Woman from ABBA the album. A truly amazing song. Most people consider this Frida's version of I Can Be That Woman, or I Can Be That Woman to be Agneta's version of One Man, One Woman. I can definitely see the relationships between the two. They're very similar. And like I said, Frida puts so much emotion, and you can really feel the intensity in her voice when she's singing this. Of course, in the chorus, it's Agneta joins in, and we have that incredible use of the third voice. But Frida absolutely steals this song with her stunning lead vocals, and it's a great addition to the list. So, number 2, we go back to the Visitors album, which is I Let the Music Speak. This is actually one of Frida's personal favourite ABBA songs. In a Zoe Ball interview from now over a year ago, she chose this as her ABBA song to play as the interview ended, and I honestly couldn't think of a better choice. It's an amazing song, a real true rarity, but such a classic amongst your general ABBA fans. It is absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing song. And I love the way the mood completely changes in the middle section. It's almost like a circus with sort of whizzing round. It sort of feels like a horse and carriage is speeding past you, suddenly landing into this middle section. It's fantastic. It's quite similar to the end of Chiquitita for me. very different songs, of course, but that middle section is quite similar for me to the end of Chiquitita, when we have Benny's glissando and it jumps back into the song, bursting with energy. But this song is truly beautiful. I love, again, how this song isn't the most tender, gentle ABBA song, but Frida's vocals make you feel like it is. It's incredible, and like I say, it's something that's truly unique to ABBA, and no one else can replicate it. Now, it took me a while to figure out which was Frida's greatest ever vocals. For Agneta, I chose I Can Be That Woman from Voyage, and there are many songs on Voyage which are some of Frida's finest vocals to date. Like I said, I Still Have Faith in You, we have Bumblebee, When You Dance With Me, all fantastic lead vocals by Frida, truly amazing. But I thought, let's jump back into the classic ABBA catalogue for Frida's finest vocals, and as soon as I did that, I pointed it straight out, which is, of course, again from the Visitors album, When All Is Said and Done. In my opinion, this is Frida's greatest ever vocal, and I think you could possibly say that over anything she's done in her solo career as well. The intensity in her voice, the passion of what she's singing about. Of course, a very, very dark time for all of ABBA, but especially for Benny and Frida, having freshly just had a divorce, and then Frida has to go into a recording studio and sing about such a divorce and how you just have to carry on with life, and that must have been incredibly hard for her to do. And you can feel the emotion pouring out of her, and I suppose a great sense of possibly hostility, not towards Benny, but just probably just this great sense of emotion that's filling up with her that just lets out. And I think this is shown in this song more than anything else that Frida has ever done. If you listen to the full-length version, which is only available on bootlegs, but also in the ABBA Voyage concert, they have an added extra verse on the end, and you can hear Frida almost burst with emotion. She almost lets it all out. She's building and building up in the studio version to this final burst, but it never comes in the studio version. On the extended version, we feel Frida bursting out. It is just indescribable, the emotion and the intensity and just everything about Frida's vocals from this song are truly amazing. So that's where I'll leave this video. Thank you, Frida, for giving us so many great vocal times over the years, and hopefully we can hear more from you in the future. But until then, happy birthday.
Thanks for your never-ending love and support. Love you. Bye, Frida.